Record to cloud and spotlight for everyone. Gallery, and everybody's back. I might get the hang of this tech, you know, by the time we finish season. Oh, that's all right. The 3D camera looks all right anyway.
Yeah, good.
It's just switched off now, so I've got no idea whether it's still working. It's got a bit of a mind of its own, that thing. It just randomly turns off. And if you say that it's voice activated, so if I say the wrong phrase, it'll turn off. Oops. That's one of the phrases. Right, are we ready?
Yeah, countdown.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go. Right, let me, I can't see the plan now. Right, 5-minute build up, that's right. Nice and steady, nice and light. We'll build up over the first 5 minutes to about RPE 4, 5. So we shouldn't any pressure at all now, nice and light. Usual drill. Get your joints moving first, get everything spinning nice and smooth. So we'll just do a quick system check. Start with your feet, driving through the pedals. Your ankles are nice and loose, flexing as you go through your quadrants. Knees are in line through your ankles and your hips, tucked in, close to the frame, not sticking out at the side, like us fat blokes ride. Roll your pelvis forward, flatten your back, bend your elbows slightly, tuck them in. Nice loose shoulders, give your head a wobble. You're set to go now. Keep checking your posture all the way through. It will help you. So if you lock your core, it'll stop that rocking on the saddle.
And sorry if you got the sound on that, definitely wasn't me.
Right, minute and a half through. Just start to bring your legs up a bit now. We're aiming for about 85 RPM now. If it feels like you're not putting anything on, or you're not hitting your resistance, just stick a gear on now because we picked up the cadence. So just think about your pedaling now. You're nice and smooth. You'll need that later on, especially when we hit those ramps. Right, 2.5 minutes in, stick a gear on, hold it at 85. So this week, we went up on the part 2 last week. So we went from 15 seconds on, 45 off, and we went to 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off on those 2 sets of 5 on-off VO max on-offs that we were doing. So remember, when we're doing them, we do it loaded, and then we just drop the cadence back down. We don't take the loading off. The recovery is, it's lower cadence. So it's high cadence, low cadence, still hard. With the ramps, they stayed the same. So this week, the ramps have gone up again. So the ramps this week, instead of doing 2 minutes entry, we're only doing 1.5 minutes. So I've taken that half a minute and added it on at the end. So we've got 1 minute 30 at RPE 7, 90% FTP. Then 1 minute, add a gear on. 1 minute, add a gear on. 30 seconds flat out and then off. So it's not 30 seconds at the end now. It's 1 minute, 30 seconds at the end now. Don't worry, I'll shout it out to you.
Enjoy. Last 2 weeks.
I think that first bit's the hardest bit, to be honest. You'll be fine. You were strong last time. Right, 1 minute to go. Stick another gear on. Spin it up to about 90 now. Could still be doable, nice and easy. You should be starting to head into your heart rate, heading into your zone 2 now. Probably just over 50% of your FTP. I think I'm probably about 55% of my FTP at the moment. My FTP is wrong anyway. Coach, you're still nagging me because I sacked off the FTP test I was supposed to do 2 weeks ago. I think I would have cleared 200 easy this time. So if I go on what the FTP I think it is, I probably am at about 50%. Right, 3, 2, 1. Stick on 2 gears, 30 seconds, hard. We're holding 95 though. We're not overspinning. If it doesn't feel like you're doing any work, stick another gear on. This is 2 to 3 gears on. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take your gears off. So it should be hard that, but not too hard. We're not doing the excessive cadence warm-ups we normally do. It's just 95 hard. If you want a guidance for your FTP, it's about 150. So if you're 200, you're looking about 300. Right, 3, 2, 1, go again. 3 gears on. Get it up to 95. Ten seconds. 2, 1, take the gears off. Take your gears, take your cadence down to 85. Recover. Last one in 10 seconds. 2, 1, off we go again. Get it up to 95. Two, 1, and off. Oops. Lost my microphone. I had to put about another 2 gears on to hit me 150 then. Could still be at 85. Right, drop your cadence down to 80 now. Just gonna have a short 2-minute rest before we start on the ramps. So get your heart rate back under control. That's it, breathe in. Couple of deep breaths. Make sure your cadence is 80. It is key for this one that we stick to the cadences. If ever you can't hit the cadence, take a gear off. I know, take a gear off.
Never.
1 minute to go. Then we start the ramps. So remember, we're ramping up on these. 2 sets ramping up, 2 sets ramping down. So you should know where you were from last time. It was either add 2 or add 3 gears. And then we add a gear, we add a gear, we add a gear, then we take them all off. "15 seconds to go. Last chance, check your pedaling's nice and smooth. Three, 2, 1, add the gears on, bring it up to 95. And hold it there. Don't be too bad this, it's RPE 7. You should have built your strength up over the last few weeks now. Shouldn't be a problem this. Make sure you keep your cadence around about 95. So we're only here for 1.5 minutes this time. Take you nice and smooth, you're not bouncing around, you're hitting cadence. 30 seconds to go. It's warm in here tonight. "15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, add a gear on. So if you're on a power meter, give it a chance to settle down. You should be somewhere near your threshold now at 95. So 100% FTP.
How long is this for?
This one's for 1 minute. 30 seconds to go. Oh, it's just told me I'm good. Thanks for that. "15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, add a gear on. 1 minute. It should be about 125% of your threshold FTP, RPE 9. Keep it going, 30 seconds to go. "15. Then we're sticking as many gears on as you want. 30 seconds max effort. Cadence 95. So it's what you can hold. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. You think you can do more? Chuck another gear on. "10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Take them off. Bring your legs back down. 2 minutes recovery on 80. So depending on how quickly your turbo grabs, you might have to slow your legs down gradually as you bring the gears down. Some people's turbos with a big flywheel will tend to run away. Right, suck in a couple of good gulps of air. Clear your lungs, give your head a wobble.
Oh, I have no more gears left there.
Another minute to go. Just check your heart rate. See how you're doing. Mine's back in zone 2. Make sure your cadence isn't creeping up. Last 30 seconds and then we go again, exactly the same. If you thought that was too easy, start 1 gear higher. Pick a gear on at the beginning.
No, that was tough.
10 seconds. Even I'm going to stick another gear on this week because I didn't do a turbo this morning. I had to go and take the car to BMW. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Stick 2 or 3 gears on, or 4 if you need it. Get your legs up to 95 nice and smoothly. Don't get too hard because you'll just fly out the other side and end up at about 105. It's all about control.
Power is nothing without control. Ooh.
1 minute to go. Nice and smooth. Work your way into this. That's your first minute coming up now. 30 seconds to go. Try and control your breathing for as long as possible. "15 seconds of stepping up. Three, 2, 1. Tuck a gear on. Bring that cadence back up. Nice and controlled. Try and do it in under 10 seconds and don't overshoot. Should be getting better at gauging this now. "30 seconds to go. "10 seconds. And we go again. Up 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Tuck a gear on. 1 minute here. Should be hurting now. You all right, Jerry?
Yeah. Going for it.
Remember, if you can't hold 95, take your gear off. Lock your core. 30 seconds to go. One more step and it's a short one. Two, one, stick another gear on. Get it up to 95 again. Thirty seconds. Oh no, sorry, yeah, you're right, right, back off. I've just seen it click over to 20 and I thought, I'm sure we're supposed to be stopping at 20. Wind your legs down. Gradually take your gears off. Let your cadence drop down to 80. One minute, then we go in reverse. So you'll have to remember how many gears you put on. So the whole point of these is we're taking you up to threshold and holding you there with no rest and making you work harder and harder and harder.
Right.
I know. And when we do it in reverse, we do it second time round because it's easier. Your legs are warmed up. It's easier to hit that high spot and then come back down again.
Oh, it's harder.
20 seconds to go. And then we're going straight up, bunging 5 or 6 gears on. So whatever you finished on, we're going straight to that. 30 seconds, hard, and then it starts getting easier. As we found out, you'll get into the last 2 parts of it and you actually start to recover your heart rate. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Might be a bit of a battle to get it up to 95 on this first bit. 15 seconds to go. 10. Make sure you're on 95, you're not overspinning. 3, 2, 1. Take your gears off. We're going to hold it here for a minute. You'll still be hurting.
Oh, yes.
Good. Thirty seconds to go. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take your gear off. Let your legs settle quickly on 95. Lock it. 1 minute here. 30 seconds to go. Two, one, take a gear off. 1.5 minutes here. One minute to go. Should be starting to recover now. You're still under load. Should be slightly under your threshold. So you can recover. Been practicing this for the last God knows how many weeks. Loaded recovery. 30 seconds. What's my heart rate doing? Yeah, mine's coming down. Almost zone 2. 20 seconds to go. Dogs aren't happy. Check your cadence, make sure you're on 95. Smooth pedaling, nice and relaxed. Get your shoulders down from around your ears. 3, 2, 1. Take your last remaining gears off. Spin it down to 80. 2 minutes rest. Couple of deep breaths in. Clear your lungs out. Loosen your shoulders off. Shake your arms off. Give your head a wobble. Turn that frown upside down. I think they've just seen the sausage dog out the window. I think Bear takes that literally. 1 minute to go. Then we repeat that again. Second time die, this one.
Time, Mark.
Yeah, second time.
Yeah, got you.
So remember, if you found that one easy, stick another gear on. 30 seconds to go. Unless I see you being physically sick on the TV, I'm not convinced by any of your acting.
Hey, I'm not even talking. That means I'm knackered.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Load her up. Stick them all on. Keep it going, nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Take a gear off. Let it come back down. Nice and smooth, that's it, hold your form. 30 seconds to go. If you're struggling, try some smooth pedaling to keep your cadence up. That's it, that's mine. Jump back up again. Nice and relaxed on the bars, play piano. Three, two, one, take a gear off. Should be starting to feel a lot easier now. Couple of deep breaths, get your breathing under control. One more minute to go. Sorry, 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds. Three, two, one. Take a gear off. 1.5 minutes. Just keep an eye on your heart rate now. It should start to come down. Nice, smooth, controlled pedaling. Don't get lazy. 1 minute to go. Quick system check. Do it from your ankles upwards. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Do it yourself. Finish off by giving your head a wobble. .30 seconds to go. The world would be a better place if everybody gave their head a wobble at least once a day. There are some folk though that have to wobble their heads so hard they probably fall off. Three, two, one. Take your gears off, recovery, 2 minutes. Then we start the intervals. Look at that, bang on time as well.
What's intervals?
Couple of deep breaths, get your breathing under control, get your heart rate back down into zone 2. You're generally quite fit and you've got a 2-minute rest interval, you should be able to get in 2 minutes your heart somewhere close to zone 2. And you're breathing under control so you can have a conversation again. One minute to go. Make sure you are at 80, we're recovering at 80. Right, so in a minute, you're going to stick 2, 3, 4 gears on and you're going to leave them on. You're going to do 20 seconds at 95, right? Then we're just going to roll it off and you're going to do 85. Recovery, you're not going to take the gears off. 40 seconds recovery and then repeat 5 times. Then you get a long rest. Then we do it all over again. Easy peasy. If you can't manage it, your recovery, just leaving the gears on, you can take 1 gear off, but try it. $10 seconds. So get ready with your gears. 20 seconds isn't long to get it up to 95. 3, 2, 1. Load her up. Get it up to 95. You should be well over your FTP. So you're heading towards RPE 8 and 9. Two, 1, and off. Just let your legs wind down. Number 1. Number 1. Recovery is at 85 on this one. 80 would be too slow with these gears. 10 seconds, we go again.
How many seconds?
3, 2, 1, off you go, 20 seconds. Just up to 95, no more. If it's too easy, stick another gear on. 5 seconds, keep it going. 3, 2, 1, and off. Number 2. Let it come down to 85 naturally. Don't let it overshoot because you'll have to load up again to bring it back up. You should be able to hit 95 bang on every time now. 10 seconds, we go again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Remember, hold it at 95. 5 seconds. 1 and off. Let it come down to 85. If you feel you're not working hard enough, stick another gear on. I've just put another gear on. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Number 4. Practice nailing that 95. If you overshoot it, it just makes it easier. So the idea is we hold 95. You're right on the edge of your sweet spot. 2, 1, and off. Same with the recovery, you're right at the top end of your recovery cadence. Ten seconds. Number 5, last one. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and off. 30 seconds, still at 85. Don't take any gears off yet. So we're still doing a little bit of those lactate shuffles in these. Now you've built up that ability, we're going to keep it going. Ten seconds, and then we rest. Three, 2, 1. Take your gears off, back down to 80, spin it out and recover. Couple of deep breaths, get a drink. I've got a bit of a swimming pool down there. Couple of deep breaths in. Clear your lungs. Coming up to a minute. Should be starting to drift into zone 2 again. Breathing should be back under control. Don't tempt you to overspin your legs. 80 is where you need to be. 1 minute to go, and then we go again for the last time. If you need to adjust it at the beginning, add more gears on, get them on. You're doing it right. Your recovery should only just feel like a recovery. And it should be almost not be able to complete the 30 second, the 20 seconds on. Going in 30. So your FTP wise, you need to be somewhere over 100, ideally heading towards 150% of your FTP. You're at RPE 8 or 9. It's difficult to gauge when it's only 20 seconds. Don't worry, we'll deal with that in a couple of weeks. 3 seconds. 2, 1, stick them on. Get it up to 95. Three, 2, 1, and off. Let it roll down to 85. I've stuck another gear on to see if I can do it. I'm regretting it already. 20 seconds to go, but I'm not going to take it off. Three, 2, 1, wind it up. Number 2. Remember, don't overcook it. 95. If it's too easy, add another one on. Don't add more cadence to make it harder. That's a different exercise. 2, 1, and off. Sorry, we overshot then. Be a bit longer on rest. Three, 2, 1, off we go again. Number 3. Five seconds. 2, 1, bring it back down. 3 done. 2 to go. Have a look at how you're feeling. Be honest with yourself. Could you take another gear? You can always take it off again. 20 to go. So my recovery is only just under FTP, and it feels okay. 3, 2, 1, off you go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off. Number 4 done. Last one. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Don't be tempted to overspin. If you want to make it harder, stick another gear on. That's it. That's what I like to hear. I can hear gears going on. Three, 2, 1. Wind your cadence back. Don't take the gears off yet. If you just added any gears on, see if you can hold the recovery with them on. That's good, strong. Everybody's looking solid. That's excellent. 15 seconds, easy. Three, 2, 1. That's it, done. Number 5, take the gears off. Let your legs come down to 80. Nice and light. I'll just give you 2 minutes to recover and then we'll start the cool down. Rolling. No point trying to clear your muscles out while you're still panting. So get your breathing under control and then we'll stick a bit more load on and start gliding it back down. Everybody good? Nobody died?
Yeah. No.
Good, good, good. No paperwork.
No.
So you want to be somewhere 80 to 85. It's an active recovery. Should be nice and easy though. About half your FTP, RPE 4. Because once you get your breathing under control, it'll be easy. Your legs are fatigued and it does feel like you're still working too hard. Just take an extra gear off. This is all about perception at the moment, not actual hard values. That's why we do that last bit that way round, because it's safer to do it loading up high in the second half like we do, but it is actually slightly harder as well. But your legs are already warmed up, so actually putting a ton of resistance and throwing it up to 95 isn't going to hurt you because you're already pretty much warmed up. That's it, another minute here and then we'll stick a gear on. Should be nice and easy now. You should be feeling this is comfortable. You got your breathing back. You can talk again. Just check your heart rate. Yeah, I'm good. 135. That's about halfway in my zone too. Because I'm old. Right, in 10 seconds, we're just going to stick 1 or 2 gears on, bring it up to 95. Nice and controlled. It shouldn't be hard, but RPE 5. So you're going to end up sort of top end of zone 2, maybe going into zone 3. Off you go. 1, 2, whatever you want. Just get it up to 95 again. I'm just going to clear these legs out now. Nice and light. Nothing strenuous. So RPE 5 or 6. I prefer more towards 5. Right, just drop your cadence down to 90 now. Leave the gear on. Keep your breathing under control, nice and relaxed. Get your shoulders down from around your ears. Nice neutral face. 10 seconds. Two, 1. Right, take your gear off, but hold it at 90. So everything's settled down. FTP is probably about 55%. Maybe 50. Right, just bring your cadence down to 85. Breathing should be back to normal now. 3, 2, 1. Just take your gear off, but hold it at 85. Everybody got cleats?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. I'll do a few leg drills. Drop the cadence first though. Just bring your cadence down to 80. You can take your gear off as well if you want. Just get your legs nicely rested before we start doing some leg drills. It's best time to do them when your legs are fatigued because you get a proper view of if your legs are jerky. Right, so in 10 seconds, kick out your right foot and just pedal with your left foot. 3, 2, 1, left leg only. Try and keep it nice and smooth. Target cadence somewhere between 70 and 80. If you go much faster, you'll start bouncing. If your power meter's reading your cadence, it'll probably suddenly drop to half. So you'll be aiming for 35 to 40. 10 seconds to go. Keep it smooth. Don't want to hear any clicks and bangs as it goes over the top. 3, 2, 1. Bring the other leg back in. Just spin it for 30 seconds. You can get your foot back in. 70 or 80 will do. It doesn't have to be fast. It's comfortable. Let your leg recover. Focus on your nice smooth pedaling across both legs. Right, in 10 seconds, we're going to do the other leg. So you're going to kick your left leg out. 3, 2, 1. Kick your left leg out. Same again. You'll probably find you've got one leg that's worse than the other. There we go. It's halved. It'll probably be your hip flexor that's the problem. So do your hip flexor exercises on that leg. Always be the pull-up. 3, 2, 1. Put the other leg back in. Spin it out. We did bike yoga last week, Di. Did you miss that?
What?
Oh no, you did it, didn't you?
What?
Did you do last week?
No, I was ill.
Oh, you missed bike yoga.
Oh, God.
Right, leave both legs in, but this time focus on your left leg. The right leg's just a passenger. You might find it a little bit easier because that right leg's a bit of dead weight that helps it over the top, but it shouldn't be helping. And focus on the right leg. Nice and easy. Left leg's just a passenger. Three, two, one. Bring both legs back in. Take a gear off. Bring your cadence down to 70. Should be nice and light now. That's it. Just gradually bring your legs to a halt. Oh, leave one leg at the bottom. You know the drill. Just gently feel that heel down. Don't go too far. If you've got a bit of tight Achilles, let it go down slowly. Mine's still a bit crusty. I didn't do any yoga this morning, so it is crusty.
Cheers.
Oh, new VO Max today. My VO Max is finally coming back to normal again from its depths of 30. I'm back up to 43 apparently.
Well done. I think mine is sinking while yours is going up.
Oh, is it? I did 6 weeks of training and it was still going down.
You've worked very hard though, looking at your, whereas I've been doing less and less with injuries and whatnot.
Right, just free it off, roll it over to the other leg. I'm definitely finding the long rides easier.
That's because you're taking your coach along.
Yeah, yeah, but I've got to pedal with two on a assault bike. Just let that heel sink a bit further.
Well, that's why you're getting fitter then.
Deep breath in, just have one last push on that one. Breathe out and back up again. Just kick your feet out, your pedals off the bike. Oh, I've got a right flood under there. I'm going to end up with a soggy foot now. Oh, that's horrid. Oh. Right, let's stretch them quads out. Bring your foot up behind your back or as far as you can get it, knees together. Chest up, look forwards, shoulders back. I've just noticed the camera's turned off. I wonder if I said a word I shouldn't have done, like power off.
I can still see you. I don't know whether you can.
I've got me 360 action cam running as well to record the session, just to see if it works any better as a test. But the battery's about good for an hour on it. Right, just release that leg up to the other leg. You don't need the bike if you don't need it. Oh God, that knee feels a bit lumpy. I feel like I've got a bit of fluid in there. Same again, nice and relaxed, shoulders back, head up. Don't fall over. Head above the heart above the hips, as Adrienne says. And just release. So just take a half step back, make sure your heel's pointing at the middle of your back foot, and all you're going to do is just reach down your straight front leg. So we're just stretching your hamstrings out a bit. So your back leg's bent. It's not triangle pose. Deep breath in, just pull your toes back. If you can grab hold of them and pull. If not, just pull on your lower calf, just gently though. Breathe in, roll up, change legs. Same thing again. So leg at a right angle at the back, knee bent, lean forwards. Sounds like Joanne's giving George one. Deep breath in, just lean down a bit. Pull your toes up, lift your foot up, flex your foot. Get that extra stretch. Oh yeah. And release. Right, let's do the dreaded IT band. Cross your legs over, back leg. Reach down, back leg straight. Don't close your eyes. Use your shins for support if you need it. Just wriggle, let your lower back free off. Should feel it all the way around your hamstring, around the back of your backside. We've just taken your hamstring out of the equation because we've just stretched that now, so it should let you stretch more of your IT band. That's why we still do both the stretches. It's like sometimes I'll do a forward fold first to make sure that you release your lower back before you do your hamstring stretch. Breathe in, roll up, switch over. Stretch out the back leg. Give everything a little wriggle again. Just take that tension out of your lower back. Breathe in, just sink down. Roll up. Arms out in front, just interlock your fingers, turn them round. Force your hands forward, stretch your back out. Up in the air, look up, just stretch your lats out. Release your fingers, expressive hands back down, shake your arms off, give your head a wobble. Well done.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Week 4 done.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Glad you
Oh,
liked it, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm so glad I did it because I was like dodging that one because I was really tired. But I thought, no, do it. I'm
Well,
so glad
even
I
if
did
you
it.
even if you just come on,
That's what I
and
thought. to
don't
myself,
give it
just
a
come
max.
on.
Just yeah, just come on and
I
give it
know.
a zone 2. You know, it or a
That's-
zone 3. It does. You don't have to
that's-
fully load it up.
That's exactly what I said to myself. Just get on and turn your legs over.
And that's
Yeah.
all I
Yeah.
want, because I couldn't do
And of course, we all know it never happens like that. And
It
all
never
of a sudden,
happened.
it never
It never
happened.
happened. I've gone for it. I've absolutely gone for it, and I've loved it. So I'm
Good.
really glad.
That's what it's all about. But I said to people,
Yeah.
even if they're on rest week, just dial in
Yeah.
anyway and just go through the motions, but just dial it
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've loved it. It's
Brilliant.
It's
Good.
what I've needed because I've had a shit day. So it's what I've needed. It's rejuvenated me.
it helps.
Well done. Great stuff.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
See you later.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.